The dry season in East Africa is an ultimate test of survival. The scorching sun and blistering heat turn the land into a barren desert, with cracked earth resembling the surface of a distant, harsh planet. Wildfires frequently ignite due to lightning or human carelessness, consuming dry grasslands and leaving behind a desolate, smoke-filled landscape. Death gradually spreads as water and food become scarce. Rivers, lakes, and ponds dry up, leaving behind cracked, barren basins. Aquatic animals like hippos, frogs, and fish face disaster as their habitats disappear. On land, antelopes, elephants, and zebras struggle to find the remaining sparse patches of grass. The sight of bleached bones scattered across the brown earth, along with the desperate cries of animals weakened by hunger and thirst, paints a grim and tragic picture. But how do these creatures survive the dry season while waiting for the rains to return? To answer this question, let us explore the survival strategies of some animals during the harsh dry season in East Africa. Beneath the mud lies a remarkable fish that has remained unchanged for over 300 million years, the lungfish. Lungfish have survived many harsh periods thanks to their unique adaptation. Lungs. They can live underwater, but when necessary, they can also breathe air and move on land to find deeper water sources. When the last ponds dry up, the lungfish buries itself in the mud, much like a frog, and estivates there. When burrowing into the mud, the lungfish releases bubbles to maintain an air passage and breathes through it. It then encases itself in a mucus layer that dries out, forming a cocoon that keeps its body moist. The fish's bodily functions slow to a minimum, allowing it to estivate for up to 2 years while waiting for the next rainy season. Elephants, which cannot survive without water, must embark on long journeys to find it. The matriarch leads the herd along dry riverbeds to locate water beneath the ground. For centuries, elephants have survived by accessing underground water sources and waiting for the water to seep through the sand. It takes several hours for a herd of elephants to drink their fill. Many other animals, such as rhinos, also rely on these waterholes created by elephants. After quenching their thirst, elephants roam far for food, needing water again only after a week. Rhinos, however, cannot live far from water sources, and the vegetation around these sources is often trampled, leading to many rhinos starving during the dry season. Every 10 years, East Africa experiences severe droughts. The hardships become more intense than during a regular dry season, and many creatures cannot survive. Elephant calves cannot digest dry grass and branches like adult elephants, leading to their deaths during the dry season. When an elephant dies, the herd lingers around the carcass for hours before continuing their journey due to hunger and thirst. The drought acts like a vice, gradually squeezing the life out of many animals. The antelope, a species renowned for its resilience in the scorching, harsh environment of Africa, must continuously seek out water and food sources. As the grass begins to wither and water becomes scarce, antelopes move in large herds to new territories that can provide sufficient resources for survival. They have the ability to travel quickly and cover great distances, crossing arid deserts to reach areas with lush green grass and fresh water. Antelopes possess a unique biological mechanism that helps them conserve water. They can survive for extended periods without drinking water by extracting moisture from the food they consume, such as various grasses and succulent leaves. Additionally, antelopes can regulate their body temperature to reduce water loss through perspiration, enabling them to withstand the extreme heat of the African desert. When faced with severe drought, antelopes often migrate along traditional routes that have been passed down through generations. This helps them optimize their chances of survival in harsh conditions, ensuring they always have a supply of water and food reserves to get through the dry season. The endurance and adaptability of antelopes are a clear testament to the power of nature and the will to survive in the most challenging environments. Lions, the powerful predators of the African savanna, face severe challenges during the dry season. As herds of antelopes, zebras, and other herbivores migrate in search of water and food, lions must move with them to ensure their food supply. Lions are social predators living in prides, and hunting requires cooperation and strategy. During the dry season, hunting becomes more difficult due to the scarcity of prey. Lions have to chase farther and expend more effort to catch their food. Additionally, the extreme heat reduces their hunting efficiency as they easily become dehydrated and exhausted. To survive, lions often rest in the shade during the day and hunt at night when temperatures are cooler. The survival of animals in the harsh environment of Africa's dry season is a vivid testament to the strength and incredible adaptability of nature. From the resilient lungfish, the mighty lions, to the intelligent antelopes and patient crocodiles, each has its own strategies for coping with the challenges of survival. Each species, with its endurance and unique adaptations, demonstrates that life always finds a way to persist and thrive, even in the most extreme conditions. The resilience and adaptability of these animals offer a valuable lesson about life and survival on this planet.